To accurately define the terms, web design and web development, the latter first needs to be divided into two components, front-end and back-end. Each of these plays a purposeful role in the creation, execution, and receptivity of a website. Web design vs web development. There is a fusion occurring in the web world. Developers and designers are often mistaken and casually interchanged when discussed. However, their CVs boast skill sets that differ from the other. Job postings may also get them confused, especially as developers and designers are expanding their knowledge into each other's fields. While this gives them both more possibilities and understanding of a broader scope of web work, the two pools are flowing into one, and the water appears murky with confusion. These definitions, in layered order, should add a drop of clarity. Back-end web development. These developers have in-depth knowledge of how to work with the website's core. Their focus is on how the site works, and they power it with programs like Java, PHP, Python, Net, Ruby, and more. It is also necessary for them to have a foundation knowledge of both HTML and CSS. Their ability to communicate with the server is conducted through coded programming languages, which allows them to cultivate the external layout via the website's backend. Speed, responsiveness, and efficacy are all essential characteristics of a website, and as administrators of the unseen, the purpose of a back-end developer lies in foundation laying. Front-end web development. With languages consisting of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, a front-end web developer's task is to focus on the client's perspective and build on what the back-end developer has put in place. They'll fill in details such as drop-down menus, fonts, and sliders. When it comes to being aesthetically minded, the front-end is the intermediate step between basic development and design. They're required to ensure a site or application's attractiveness, ease of use, and SEO ability, while a web designer plays purely with the user's perspective. They employ a form of localization to ensure that the site platform translates across all web and browsing devices and ensure no errors or coding bugs exist. Web design. Web designers are the visual promoters and creatives of the web world who bring sites and applications to life. Their keen eyes and site mapping expertise enables them to take an application or website and connect all its aspects for an attractive, harmonious feel and user experience. They work their magic with balancing proportions of color, weight, texture, complexity, and other creative elements. Additionally, to make sure that the qualities don't underwhelm or overstimulate the viewer to distraction, they determine the content that is spotlight-worthy. Designers establish consistency and aesthetic balance for overall site acceptance and enjoyment. Their go-to tools are Adobe Photoshop, Sketch, or Illustrator. It is also essential for web designers to have HTML, CSS, and JavaScript dexterity. Back-end, front-end web developers, and web designers each cater to an aspect of the website and application process. It is clear that there are overlaps. While having broad knowledge is empowering, focusing your skills and experience into the skill set of one title is potent.